Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now.
There's been a healthy buzz for this one. Now it's time to see if it lives up to the hype.
Handles the puck. Moves inside. Easy pad save made by Kidd. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. B-Buddy's got it in the offensive zone. Steps opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win the draw here in their own end. Moves around along the half wall. And he takes the feed. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. United's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Return pass. Too many bodies in the way. Let's move to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. United's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Puck scooped up by Cortez. Shot! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Picks it off. Here we go. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Takes the puck at the point. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Shockey. Oh, that's one way to make space for yourself. United's moving it into the offensive end. Swing and miss. Scores!
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Denver's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they've hounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. United's up 1-0. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Great pass from the left wing. Loses the coverage there. And that's a smart heads-up play by Shockey. Forces the turnover and comes up with the puck. He scores! What a goal!
Oh, that's just 2 goals in under 2 minutes.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
I love when the replay goes right back to where the entire play initiates. It's going to be off of the interception. This isn't easy. I mean, you have to have awareness, you have to think in layers, and you have to anticipate with good timing. He does a fabulous job to get his stick in the way and be able to intercept that puck for a goal. He is going to get an assist on this one, and I love that he does.
United's on the attack. And the puck leaves the zone. Denver's looking to break out. Thought he had enough room to sneak past the defender against the wall, but tied up there.
Yeah, he didn't have enough space to be able to push it by and get to it first, and a nice play by the defender.
Great read with the stick. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Now a quick pass to Woods. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Takes the puck. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. Woods moves the puck to the corner. The Canadians played along the boards. There's a chance. That's kicked away with a pad by Step. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Excellent stick work on the play. Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Denver's got the puck. Vancouver's got possession here in the offensive zone. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Handles the pass at center. Avoids the defender. Big time save. Ball kid.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Picked off in the open ice. A lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Vancouver's had a rough start to the opening frame, James. I mean, just they didn't possess the puck. There were a lot of turnovers, and as a result, their opponent has the lead.
Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall. Vancouver's got the puck. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Moves the puck. Oh, and he misfires on that. Moves the puck across to Renouf. Avoids the poke check. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. On the attack along the boards. Comes up with the stop. United's got the puck in the defensive end. Here he is in close. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
His last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Lots of time left in this period. Denver's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Vancouver's looking to break out. Scoops up the puck now. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Still lots of time left in the period. 2-0 is the score. Denver's won the draw in the neutral zone. With possession along the wall. Passes it over. Oh, that's a great shot block there. He might have a step here. Oh, what a save! Steph's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Denver's got possession here in their own end. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Stopped by the goaltender.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Fires it on net, and that shot dies in traffic. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Canadians will take it behind the net. Vancouver's got the puck against the wall. And that's just out of reach. Woods has the puck against the half wall. And that one's turned away. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Feeds it over. Takes the pass. Denver's got it in their own zone. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Slides it across. Huge steal in his own end.
Vancouver's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it's going to be.
Thunderous collision along the wall. Cuts to the paint. United's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Trying to get it down the ice. And the puck stays in at the line after an odd bounce there.
Well, you got to be aware of where everyone is on the ice, and this is a case where that is just not the case, James, and fires it right into his teammate.
Throws it in. Denver's got possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Woods caught for the pick. Interference the call.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
United's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Fires it! Oh, how did he get a home on that? What a stop by Kidd! Renouf's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Vancouver's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Sends it in on the attack. Denver's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Renouf. And kicked that one out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when you redirect the puck to the corner.
Stuffs it again.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves. Cortez play is certainly indicating that there's something wrong with him on this shift, James. He's going to struggle through it, but I expect that he'll be looked at by the trainer.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Vancouver is fortunate to still be in this game here, James. They're in the third period. Their shot volume is low, but they still have an opportunity to get back in and even win it. They have to have an attack mentality, look to not only possess the puck, but to drive the paint. They got to be harder in the tougher areas.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Dishes it off. Moves the pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
From the neutral zone now. United's got a hold of the puck. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Canadians have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. And that's poked away by Shockey. Oh, wow! Moves it over to Woods. Shot! Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Denver's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends it in front. Brings it off the post. Pulls the puck in the line. Denies him with the save.
B-Bunny's been a dominant performer in this game. I'd love to see his possession numbers post-game. I mean, I think his metrics are going to be outstanding. He had tons of good looks here, James, throughout the game. Finally capitalizes. But I love that his process stayed the same. He worked hard, he got to the spots, and he continued to get the looks.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Denver's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Vancouver's going to start with the puck in their own end. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Takes the puck. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Presses it over. Scores! And they are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
The Canadians get exactly what they were looking for. A tying goal, and look at this, where we are now in the third.
They're back in this game, James. They shifted the momentum, but it's their urgency. They've been all over the puck. Their first few strides have been hard, and you can tell they want this one.
Works it across to Renouf. Puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Shockey's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing, it'll come.
And the puck clears the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Tries to crease. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
An incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. Hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get puck and keep their opponent at bay.
United's got it in the offensive zone.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end.
Shockey's almost ready to get back on the ice.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength. And the pass is redirected. Pushes it across to Cortez. Oh, great move to sidestep the kick. And that's picked off in the defensive end. The Canadians will play from the defensive zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. Big time stop there. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Renouf. Here's a chance. Great save from in tight.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. United's got a hold of it along the wall. Intercepts the pass at center. Gets the puck in deep and will play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out. Sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck, and when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize, get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
The Canadians take it across the blue line. From the back of the cage with the puck. Denver's got it behind the net. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Getting a little physical there with that collision. And he takes the dish. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves the puck down low. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Takes the feed from his netminder. Quick pass to Renouf. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Canadians have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, this is just a critical time for the PKers, James. They got to get in those shooting lanes, and they got to sacrifice the body this late in the game.
Denver's got a huge opportunity on this power play. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Kid's going to hang on for a whistle. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Here's a chance to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Anytime you're in a tight game and you need something, you certainly look to your leadership group to provide a bump in the game. Well, that's as good of a bump as you can get.
United's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
And we'll reset things after that icing. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. United's got the puck in the corner. And he gets in front of that. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Strung along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Canadians have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
And that brings an end to this one here this evening. United's breathing a huge sigh of relief after coming away with the win there.
Well, it's more than just skill. It's also grit within the game. I mean, anytime you're evenly matched, it can go either way. You have to find a way to win, James, and that's
Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Canadians kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Powder didn't even have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Sidesteps the check. The Canadians have it now. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Thunderous use of the body of the hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Feeds it over. The finest have gained possession off the wall. Feeds it up ahead. And he slides it quickly to Bush. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Moves it to Woods. Here we go, one-man rush. And that doesn't reach the net. Makes the save.
Jordan's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, he's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
Flips it on net. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Takes the feed. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. The Canadians played along the wing. Quick feed down low. What a steal in his own end. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it across. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Goalie with a stop. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The finest have taken possession along the wall. Tap dances around the check. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Scores! The captain delivers! The finest have been playing like it was only a matter of time if they were going to get that even score.
Well, yeah, and it's who's going to be the catalyst. You know that the coach is always looking down at the bench and looking who to put out there, whether it's an O-zone face-off or a D-zone face-off, especially when you're in a one-goal deficit. But it's knowing the players who can have an impact, who aren't afraid to use the body, physically engage, and play with urgency here, James. I think they flipped the script here halfway through the period.
The Canadians get a hold of the puck in their own end. Push into the paint! Oh, a clutch save!
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Shockey. Slides it across to B. Bunny. Oh, and he stiff Steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. And he's trapped in the score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
They do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck, low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
The Canadians are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Way too much congestion blocks that. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Dishes it off. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease. And unfortunately, this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
Taken by Shockey. Here's a short pass to Woods. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Great stick work with the steal. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. But how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Gordon's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
And it's a quick pass to Forsberg. Receives the pass. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Moves the puck along the half wall. Bush is dragging it along the line. Picked up along the wall by Forsberg. There's a pad save as he kicks it away. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Canadians have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck. All day long, get to the box.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly, and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Just got enough of that to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Canadians will kill off a few extra seconds now and manages to clear the zone. The finest have the puck against the boards. Passes it over. Hammers one from the point. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Trying And they take care of business on the play. Feeds it to Tutu. Along the half wall with the puck. Avoids the poke check. The Canadians gain possession in their own end. B-Bunny's got the puck. Oh, and that doesn't go well. The Canadians have it against the wall. The Finest have the puck in the defensive zone. Drives to the sweet spot. And he elects to explore his options. Huge steal in his own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. That's blocked away. Denies him again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
How's that for a little Rock'em Sock'em?
That's Rock'em Sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
The Canadians have it from their own end. From the left side, takes it at center. The Finest have control of the puck. Sends a pass over. Picked off by Shockey. Feeds it over to Woods. They've got some momentum here. And that one's turned aside. Shockey's taking it from his own end. They've got numbers here. Handles it along the blue line. Scores! And hammers that home on the home team with authority.
Well, you know who that was coming. How does he have that much time and space? I mean, he is teed up. He is locked and loaded for that delivery, and he makes no mistake, as he usually does. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Canadians are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Feeds it over. Denies him in close.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Quick pass over to Shockey. And he coughs it up with the pass. Sends it quickly to B-Bunny. And makes the easy glove save. Takes it off in the offensive end. Here he is, shot right in front. And a great save.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Takes a shot. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 challenges on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it. He's hunted it. And guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. This is just a great shot, James. It's quick release, and it just beats the goaltender. He thought he had it glove side. Unfortunately, the glove wasn't low enough and just squeaks underneath.
The Canadians are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. Gets it over to Woods. He got all of that hit. The Finest have gained control of the puck along the wall. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Good stand-up hit on the play. Tries to feed it over to Forsberg. Shakes off the defense. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. They found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Canadians win the face-off at center. Backhander in front, and one last save. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
drop the puck here in period number 3. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. Sends it down low. Sends it out front. Hangs it off the crossbar. Oh, wow, another great stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Shuts him down.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is all alone.
Passes out front. He scores. What a play. The finest have finally shown a sense of urgency in this third period.
Yeah, it's called playing with desperation. When you know your back's up against the wall, you have to fight to get off it, and they'll have to use everything in them to claw their way back into this one.
Moves it quickly over to B. Bunny. He scores! A tricky Ray Chappelle.
Yeah, Ray Chappelle is right there. That's all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
The Canadians are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Takes control of the puck. The finest have possession along the boards. Puck exits the zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Drills them. Cutting to the front of the net.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Broken up by Forsberg. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Slides the pass over to Forsberg. And that one's picked off. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards. Oh, lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. Sends the pass down low. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Slides it across. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Quick feed to Bush. And now he moves it to Bear. Fires it. And he easily stops that one. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And they win the draw here in their own end. Trying to get it out. And manages to clear the zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
B-Bunny's feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo. Call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him. Because if he gets it, it's going in.
The Canadians have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. Woods wins the draw. And that pass is intercepted. We got a whistle offside the call. The Canadians continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. And they win that draw at center. Quick feed to Woods. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Woods takes possession after that center ice face-off. Here's a shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. Takes a shot. A game scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Grabs control of it at the point. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Scooped up along the wall by Forsberg. Takes it to the net. And he has to wait for more support. Picks off the pass. Here's a shot. Makes the glove stop. There's back-to-back saves.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out? That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Woods wins the draw at center. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Puts it on net. Grabs it with the glove. Woods works the puck in his own zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center.
Well, the puck has been on a string on his stick tonight here, James. I mean, the coach continues to throw him over the boards, knowing that he's going to create offense for his team. Multiple helpers in this one so far. He's really weaving and creating space. Great timing to be able to thread the needle to his line mates to get those helpers.
Woods wins the draw at center. Puck sent over to B-Bunny. Oh, big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Dishes it off. He scores! The captain leading by example.
Well, often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Passes it over. Slides it quickly to Forsberg. Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. Handles the pass. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves around along the half wall. Centering pass in front. The shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Gordon's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Moves by the check. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The finest have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
This penalty is a frustration call. You're down by a few and end of the game and you take one. That's all it is.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Well, listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when the challenge is on the line and the
The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Sea Dogs get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Quick pass across to Shockey. Sends the pass over. Tries to get it to Besser. Skates to the crease. Switzerland's gained possession along the boards. Puts it away in his own end. Vancouver's looking to break out. We got a penalty coming up here. Takes the feed. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Metzger's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Vancouver's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
And the puck clears the zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Vancouver's at the back end. And that's knocked away by Powell. Cuts to the front. And he keeps that one out. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. And he takes the pass. Beats the scores! Power play goal!
The successful power play is all about getting the PK to move, and that's exactly what they've done with their motion and their switching of positions here, James. They got the look they wanted, and they finished it off. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Canadians get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Canadians lead it 1-0. Worlds gains possession at center ice. Quick pass to B-Bunny. Switzerland's got the puck along the boards. Feeds it over. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Play is blown dead with the offside. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Woods has won it here at center. Can't get a hold of that pass. And there we go. Icing is the call. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. The Sea Dogs have it in the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Switzerland's got it in their own zone. Powell's got it against the boards. How did he stop that one? Vancouver's in transition. Slides it across. Switzerland's looking to break out of their own end. Tries to get the puck over to Powell. Shot! Denies him in front. Well past the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the feed. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Moves it to Besser. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Gains the zone from the right side. Takes it into the slot. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, this is what you call stretching the ice here, James, because you know when you get in behind the coverage, it's got to be a tape-to-tape pass to beat everyone, perfectly executed to find the back of the net.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers sprung up. Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Switzerland's capitalizing their offensive abilities here in this first period. Gets the puck over to Metzger. Quick shot! Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Levels him with the hit. Takes the puck, and he puts that one aside with ease. And the puck departs the zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Powell's going to play it against the half wall. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think you did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Here's the clearing attempt. Play is called for offside.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
In the final moments of this period, Switzerland's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Nice job tying up his opponent. Besser's got it along the wing. Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Puck picked up by Metzger. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net.
Almost did a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, the goaltender really gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
The Sea Dogs lead it here late in this first period. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. To the front! Scores! At the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to trust your edges in this situation. You're baiting your check to come with you. You recognize where they are on your hip, and then you turn on a dime, leaving the defender to panic, trying to get back in. Well, guess what? It ain't happening.
9 seconds, and he makes the save. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Vancouver's coaches aren't going to be happy. They know why they're trailing in this one. There's been zero accountability from a defensive standpoint. They got to find a way to limit the odd man rushes.
Odd man rush. Look at this from an awkward spot. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Dishes it off. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Big save by the goaltender once again. Slides the puck over. Intercepts it at center.
Vancouver's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Net knocked off. It's Morey. We'll get a face-off. Switzerland's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Powell's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Here's a race for the loose puck. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. The Sea Dogs have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. The Canadians win the draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here's the official call. The Canadians are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Switzerland sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Handles the puck, and he can't hang on after that hit. Shockey's lugging the puck. Switzerland's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it over with pace to Besser. Makes a move in front. And that one's stopped. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Powell. Moves the puck. Oh, the stick! Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
This power play was relentless, James, applying a ton of pressure on their opponent. This PK unit is worn down and tired. Why? Every time that it didn't go in, they were able to retrieve it. They hound pucks, chew on it, and eventually it made its way in.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Grabbed along the board by Shockey. Takes the pass. They've got numbers here. Picks up the puck. Switzerland's got the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Through center along the wing. Oh, look at this. Knocks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Lets it go. Shuts him down. Takes it to the front. And he elects to explore his options. And they manage to clear it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And that one's stolen at center ice. From center they get into the attacking area. And that's turned aside with the blocker. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Switzerland's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. And that's easily turned aside. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Besser's been seizing the opportunity tonight here, James. He's got a hat trick, and it could be still counting right now because when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, you got the mojo, it's going in for you. He certainly has it all. His teammates know it, so they're trying to deliver him the puck whenever they get the opportunity.
Vancouver's got possession here in their own end. Tries to get the puck to Woods. Here's a chance on the attack. Moves inside. Stop! So they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within two if they want to find a way back in this game. Love the spatial awareness on this shot. He knew he didn't have much time. He gets it off in the inner slot, and he scores.
The Sea Dogs have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Passes it over. Woods has it in the defensive end. The Sea Dogs gain control of the puck. That's a good heads-up play at center ice.
Vancouver's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
To his teammate! Takes the puck behind the net. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space. But he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle. He's creating. And he has a couple helpers so far.
Picks up the puck in his own end. He says, let's get physical on that play. Now that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Canadians haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and then spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And he passes it up ahead to Besser. Moves into the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. Switzerland's got the puck. Moves the puck to Powell. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. Angles it over to Shockey. And they send it right back to him. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And the puck skips away after that move. And now he passes up to Powell. Here they are on the attack. Quick snap. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow.
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
Vancouver's won it. Switzerland's ready to go on the attack. Here's a chance. And he makes the save. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Switzerland's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Delayed penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. Shockey's going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Worlds wins the draw inside his defensive zone. B-Bunny's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one. Slides by the check. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
B-Bunny's quick release was on. Fine display right there, James. I mean, he was able to get the shot off, but he wires it off the post. Sometimes that's a testament to the goaltender being good position when you miss by inches.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Takes the feed. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Back at the point, they're setting up. Huge steal at his own end. Feeds the puck up to Metzger. Oh, hammered over the boards, and look where he lands.
Oh, man, he's in the laps of his opponent, and it's easier said than done to get out of there. You gotta scoop yourself up and get back over the boards. This is a tough one to take. Real embarrassing.
Here we go. On-man rush here. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight. And Switzerland's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
On the attack along the boards. Sent it along the wall by Shockey. In close. Oh, what a save in front. Pass it up ahead. Beats the puck over. Oh, wow, what a save.
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Walker save and an absolute beaut. Sticks and all of that. Here's a chance. Switzerland's got control of it now from their own end. Grabs the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Driving right to the front. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
And they win that draw at center. Passes the puck
years ago. I'm telling you, the master...